is going on, entertainment? So I'm coming to y'all with another video. We talking. Well, I was gonna say Love Island because that's what I want to watch right now. Baddies Gone Wild episode. Who gives a crap, y'all? Natalie, like you need to have a real conversation about this show. Because where are we going with this show? Like, what are we really doing? Because this episode was one scene. There's shade. It was one big scene. Like, where are we really going with this show? Like, you need to have serious thoughts about that, Natalie. Okay? What is the directive? Are the girls there to change and not be wild? Are the girls there to just show their wild side? Like, what is the directive we're going in, Natalie? Because at this point, it's becoming a little unwatchable. Okay? I'm not going to lie to you. Right? Now, Gloss, that first round, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was gonna be it. Cause I'm like, I thought you said you got your lick back. Where is the lick and where is your bag? Where is the lick and where is your bag? I said, where is the lick and where is your bag? Where is the lick and where is your bag? Because yeah, that was pretty bad, Gloss. I'm not gonna lie. Horrible. Okay. Oxy, I don't feel like whooped her that first round or whatever. They barely got to really fight, but like, if I gotta give it to somebody that first round. You gotta give it to Oxy. By the way, Oxy Pearl, her pearls will just loose. Her pearls swinging left and right, to and fro. It'll just give it banana hawks. It's just going up and down. Thank God she had pasties, because if the Brazil Federales came around and got y'all, I wouldn't even be mad, because it's like, what are we really doing at this point? So they go for a second round, and we see Gloss goes and gets Oxy. This time she did a lot better. She did a lot better than the first round. She got a couple of more hits in. The fight was really long. Mangalore gets in the middle of it. Okay? Y'all gonna stop hitting Mangalore. Next thing you know, TT starts hitting up on Mangalore. Mangalore, if y'all don't know, is this. This is the security guard, y'all. That is from the myth. That's from the Fifth Element. Okay, he is now in the new generation. He has changed his life for the better, and now he's a security guard for the Zeus Network. So Mangalore starts to break it up, and TT starts to hit Mangalore. Why are you hitting Mangalore? Mangalore is just here to do his job. Mangalore is here to just cut his check, right? Y'all better stop playing with Mangalore. Are you gonna hear us? Like, I'm telling y'all, he gonna come out with that big Uzi with that green laser, and it's gonna be over for the girls. For the girls that watch Fifth Element, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so it's like stuff like that is what makes a lot of these girls not likable, because it's like y'all attacking security at this point for like literally no reason. Like, the man literally is breaking up a whole fight. Like, what the heck are you doing? They separate them and stuff. We just see Gloss standing up on the table, weave out, bald-headed hoe-ish. Like, I just know the label heads at QC are just watching this and just shaking their head like, Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really was, like, at the top. Like, you were really one of those girls. And, like, now you just fight with these scums. It's neige. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I would say, like, hey, Zeus pays really good. There's that. But it's like, is the money really worth it with just the type of show that you're really doing? Because it's like, it's really just, it's scrapping. Like, a lot of y'all, what y'all do is just scrapping. So it's like, at the end of it, is it really like worth it? I don't know. I just feel like Love and Hip Hop would have still been a better route for her, because I think she would be able to still maybe have a little bit of drama, but it wouldn't just be all centered around FaZe and a bunch of unknown ass people, and you still would have been able to somewhat promo yourself as an artist, even though it's hard right now because of everything going on with the you being released from the label and everything like that. So I guess next thing you know, Oxy, I did not expect to read her like that. Oxy said, you need to change your name to Gloss Up to Give Up, okay? She said, every time you trying to fade, you lose the fight. You need to give up. Didn't you get dropped from your label? Give up. She said, you keep trying. I'm like, damn, Oxy, like, I know the girl can read like that. I know. Gloss is watching this really mad because she really went there. Like, you brought up the label. We know we don't bring up the label when it comes to Miss Gloss. So she's watching this very angry. But did she lie? not really. I'm just saying, I wouldn't say give up, no, Gloss. I feel like you should never give up as a person. You should always keep going. But some routes are, of course, not the smartest route. And I feel like she took this show and it wasn't the smartest route. So they started taking the girls out of the club. By the way, Shay and Oxy look like sisters. Like, they literally look like sisters going in that club. They're like, yeah, yeah. It was given like OGBGC, the way they were acting in that club. Y'all remember when the girls used to go to clubs by themselves and then they get in trouble with the bar owner or somebody, one of the girls at the club, and they get kicked out? It was a little bit like that, but not really. Once they're out there, we see Jaden standing there. And then next thing you know, TT runs up on her. Jaden, can you stop talking when you in a squabble? That's why you're losing. That's why they getting the better advantage of you. She's like, oh my God, you pulling hair? Whoa, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Damn. Like, she's like talking in the middle of it. Like, girl, swing. Why are you having a conversation? Like, she gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna stop pulling your hair. Like, Jada do that a lot, and it's so funny because all you hear in a fight with her is just her talking in the middle of it. Jada and Oxy, they're on each other's back like it's like Chuck E. Cheese. I was very much confused because I'm like, girl, this is not Chuck E. Cheese. This would not be the time to give somebody a piggyback ride. Like, y'all gotta really be smarter and move around some of these girls. So the moment they start walking, Gloss sort of runs up on them. They get off of each other's back and stuff. And next thing you know, we hear this deep ass voice. Girl, I thought it was security. It's Hurricane Emery. She's like, no, you thought you were going to try to jump me? What you mean? Yeah, you want to try to jump my bitch? Yeah. Like, deep as all hell. I was like, oh my God, security finally snapped. No, it was Hurricane Emery. I will say, the only thing I like about her is she is loyal. She's very loyal. Okay, like, I feel like her and Gloss, like, they never like switched up on each other, did nothing weird to each other. Like, they've always had each other back since day one. So I'll give her that. Okay, but I just thought that was very dumb of you, Oxy, and freaking Shay to be piggybacking in the middle of y'all ops. Like, that was not a smart move to me. And what the hell is the Brazilian police? Because the way they let y'all squabble through the streets is crazy. Y'all remember when Natalie fought on BGC4 in LA in the middle of the streets with Kendra? She said, I got the ticket. Y'all remember that? And then she got arrested. She's like, she was scrounging through that damn cuffs. I wanted a little moment of that. I'm not going to lie to you. At this point, all of them are just looking like chickens with their hair cut off in the middle of the street. All half of their wigs is off. Daisy over there barefoot. Talking about, I can't get on the bus because I'm barefoot. Girl, you already barefoot. Save yourself the embarrassment and get on the bus. Because them Brazilians is probably thinking y'all being trafficked at this point. So it's like, just save yourself the aggravation and get on the bus. Next thing you know, we see on the bus, Oxy having a whole breakdown. All you hear is just nothing but screaming. You just hear, ah! They're like, Oxy, you gotta go, ah! Oxy, but this, ah! Oxy, ah! She just screaming. Security screaming with her back. I'm like, what is this, a fucking rock concert? Like, this shit starting to give me a headache. Oxy had every right to feel away though, because it's like, imagine 5'7" pack of girls trying to hop on you. Like, that's enough to make everybody freak out. It was giving Danny when Jada threw the hill and hit her eyebrow, and her eyebrow started bleeding. It was a little bit of that, to be honest. I just wish some of the girls had her back more. Like, Jaden could have did, I feel like, a little bit more, and I feel like Bahadi could have definitely did a lot more. After screaming like they was in a fucking Kiss concert, they finally let the girls off the bus. They let them off the bus, and we see Daisy standing by Rella, and then TT, she gets off the bus, runs up on Oxy, she started fighting Oxy, she bop, 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 bop. Next thing you know, Gloss jump in, and then Shay tried to jump in. When Shay tried to jump in, that's when we see Janell start getting her, and then Hurricane Emery started getting her. She hit us with the big, like, she's talking about, bitch. She started kneeing her. Everybody's just going crazy. By the end of the fight, Oxy was looking like Jimi Hendrix. I mean, my God, we couldn't even tell who the hell that was. I said, wow, who's that? That's Oxy. She's standing there looking like Jimi Hendrix. Pasties just out, okay? Waiting for the next squabble. Once again, Brazil police like nowhere to be found. With Janell is jumping in, some people may feel like, oh, she's a follower, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like that's her link back for what happened when they was outside with the whole phone situation. So I feel like that's Janellis's link back. So I'm not too mad at her, to be honest. It's just everybody else that's just jumping on the bandwagon to me that is crazy. I just didn't like the fact that, like, Janelle's let Daisy check her because Daisy, you fought her over the whole phone situation. So why should she even have your back for nothing? Janelle's got her own link back. So I get what she was doing. Next thing you know, Bahadi's standing there. TT comes out like the salamander she is and just starts pulling Bahadi's hair. Pull off Bahadi's whole wig just off. Bahadi just looked bald and bare. It was giving like a Jerry Springer episode. So she's like in shock. She's like, what the heck? I ain't do nothing to you. I ain't do nothing to you. What the hell? Now, to me, Bahadi, you was two cookie crush girlfriends with these girls. Especially Daisy. I'm sorry, I hold grudges. You're not gonna rip my hair on my scalp, make me myself bald myself, and we cookie crush, ha kiki kaka. No, fuck ya, bitch. I don't care. I just didn't think that was cool. Bahadi, don't lose that 50. That was it, 50K? I don't even know how much it is. Goddamn, that 50K. Messing around with these girls. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not saying you gotta like, be a complete bitch, but ain't no lasty kikis when they try to vote you up out of there and all that. You should have socked TT in her shit, okay? And had to run it back like a salamander for snatching your hair. Because why would you just snatch her hair like that, her wig like that, for no reason? What was the point of doing that? Like, I get they were drunk and all, but like, it's giving you actually wanted to fight her, but then when you saw that she wasn't serious like that bad, you just made it seem like a joke. So after that happens, they put Bahadi on the bus with Shay, Oxy, and Jaden, and they're confronting her about how she didn't help. Like, no. Like, I'm talking about, like, it was a full-on rock concert this episode. They screaming at her. Bahadi's just like, "Nay, shut the fuck up. Yes, I did help you. Yes, I did. What are you talking about? Like, shut up." Like, she's upset because she feels as if she did all she can. You didn't know, Bahadi. I'm sorry. The girls are right this time. Y'all know I'm going to keep it a buck. You did not have their back like you should have. You low-key was kicking with them, which I didn't think was right. Okay? Now, you didn't have to full-on brawl for the girls, but it's like the kicking with them did kind of make me look at you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Aussie. Like, it made me look at you a little funny. Because it's like, you know what I mean? Half of them tried to get you up out of there. So Oxy and them really had the right to be upset with you like they did. But I think it's because Bahadi just been fighting all season that she's just really sick and tired of it. Child, we see Oxy and Bahadi in the bus. They start to get arguing. Oxy standing there looking like Jimmy, talking about, you the reason why my nail is broken. You're the reason why. Yeah. Mind you, Shay is sitting there. Tata's out. She don't have no shirt. She got like a towel. Y'all better be glad the Brazilian police did not pull y'all over. Because, they would have had some thoughts up in there. They'll be like, Policia, why is she in there with no shirt? They would have thought y'all trafficking these girls. You already got the rumors out there about y'all. So it's like, that was a good look at all. Now, Oxy says she's not drunk. She's like, the rest of the girls couldn't handle their liquor. I'm not drunk. Raise your hands if y'all think I'm drunk. Bahadi said, and rose both of her legs up. Listen, Oxy, you are not only drunk, you are enamored, bitch. Like, you are cooped up in the liquor. You know what I'm saying? The liquor is even in your hair follicles. You are super drunk, inebriated, okay? Constipated with the liquor. Like, get the fuck. I just didn't get how she was trying to say she wasn't drunk, because it's like, you can see it all in her eyes. You can see it all in how she yelling and stuff that she's doing. So I'm glad that Bahadi didn't get too mad, because like, she really is under the influence, like, heavily. So Daisy does what Daisy does best. She's trying to basically articulate and facilitate phase, like they be saying on TV. She's basically telling Janelle, like, you wasn't standing on business with us. You was acting weird. Meanwhile, Janelle's literally jumped in and jumped Shay. So that's the problem with Daisy. Like, Daisy probably has a hard time keeping friends, especially that are girls, because she wants them to do things when she wants them to. she want them to agree with her when she want them to agree with her. Like, that's not the type of person you could agree with. And that's really irritating. And it's like, damn, you didn't even see everything. So how you know she stood on business for you or not? Like, she just sounded super dumb. Next thing you know, we see on the other bus, Oxy's feet. Oh my God. Oh my God. Her feet look tore. I'm talking about fingernails missing, a toe missing. Okay, she had corns. It was so nasty when the camera pan at it. I'm like, Zeus, do we really have to show this? Now we're going into gore. Like, damn. You get what I'm saying? Like, Zeus, there's some things we had to see that. Like, what if I was eating? You know what I'm saying? Like, that would have really made me like throw up on my stomach. Like, y'all could cut some stuff out. Y'all know that, right? So on the other bus, we see Cupcake talking about, who want me to break in the door? Oh, y'all do? Okay, bet. I'm like, Cupcake, can you now? You get what I'm saying? Like, you are not helping your case, girl, like, at all. Like, Cupcake, you would be the one that busts through the day like the Kool-Aid character. Just, like, that would be you. That just does that. Wouldn't it, Cupcake? So apparently Cupcake was over there being messy. What you over there being messy for? Cupcake was over there being messy for because Janell had said something to Daisy, and then Cupcake was like, oh, you heard that, Daisy? Uh-huh. Yeah. So then that's what Janell was like, shut up, bro. Like, you always talking. Like, why you always out your mouth? Like, gee, like, you keep bugging, bro. Like, fam, shut up, bro. So Cupcake's like, man, I ain't mean no offense by it. I mean, like, I'm just talking my shit. Like, we just talking our shit. She gets off the bus. Her and Janell have a little back and forth. As big as Cupcake is, she still can't even get in there. Cupcake be getting torn by these little girls. Like, are you purposefully losing, Cupcake? You know what I'm saying? So we don't really clock your teeth. Like, we want to know. Because ain't no way. Cupcake can't. On the next preview, she said, I'm like, what are you doing, Cupcake? What are you really doing? I do feel like Cupcake's extremely messy. That's a part of the reason why, besides I think what people think about her, besides that, I feel like because she comes across as like a wannabe so hard, she's a huge try hard. I think that's why a lot of the fans are not too much feeling her. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's because y'all think she's a girl. No, let's say that was only the case, and she was really cool, and like she was, one of the like fan favorites. She was really standing out and stuff like that. I don't feel like the fans be on her ass like that. It's the fact that people think that about her. Plus, she lucky a follower, and she'll try hard. So it's like, put all those three together. It's just like, ugh, you doomed, girl. You're doomed. So I do feel like she is messy, and I'm glad Janell's called her out because she's done that throughout the whole season. At one point, TT is trying to still fight. I'm like, girl, it's too late at this point. Like, you done did your biggest one. Like, go to bed. Like, oh my God. It comes to a point where it's like, it becomes a little bit too much like a fight match. Like, go to bed. They show this one last scene, which is very pointless, of Cupcake and Janell having a conversation. And Cupcake's like, all I said was, I was like, oops, how you do it? I'm playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was like, that's all I said was, oops. I ain't even say nothing crazy. Like, why you mad? And then Janell is just like, yo, you was trying to instigate. Like, you was trying to be messy, which she was. And next week, it looks like, they handle that. This episode was okay. It was very much dragged out. More like this season. Let me know what y'all think down below about this episode. Do you feel like Oxy, Pearl, and them deserve to get jumped? What y'all think about the girls jumping? Let me know what y'all think on y'all babies.
Ain't no personal thing.